Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where you're gonna have to forgive me if I'm not quite as enthusiastic as I usually am. We just ended up having to bury our cat due to an accident with a car, so I'm not exactly in the best of moods right now, but the show must go on, and I think we're gonna take out our frustration on some Bavarians, shall we? We're going to change our objective to the Kingdom of Bavaria here. Declare this war. I don't care about this Moldavian conquest. Whoa, that's loud. Let's turn that a little down. Settings. There we go. I don't know why that's suddenly so loud. I'm going to bump the music down to 70%. That's still quite loud, but we'll go with it. Our armies are raising over there. You know what? We're going to move our rally point. Okay. Let's set our rally point to be somewhere over here. That'll be slightly better. Now what wars is he currently involved in? Claim on a county, liberty, and our Kingdom of Bavaria. Okay. We're going to raise our armies down over here. And we'll get them gathered up. And we're probably going to split into quarters, I think. We'll see if anyone decides to help him out. But for right now, let's just split these in half, and then in half again. Excellent. Okay, so we're going to just start sieging these down, I think. That's a city there, so we want to go to this barony. Technically, we wanted to select only this unit. Other units here, we didn't exactly want to select. That's a city there. We're going to go for a barony. And I want to select only this army. We're going to head for this barony, and probably this barony. Now, in terms of Bavaria, we are going to be taking over everything that we can. Where's their capital at? That is something that would be good to know. Up here. Okay. That's actually kind of ideal. Well, let's go kill some Bavarians, and maybe that will make me feel ever so slightly better. Although I doubt it. I highly doubt it. But it might feel a little bit better. Well, let's just push in here. We are going to take some attrition. This is expected. This is probably the last war of this guy's life. I would guess. The Moldavian conquest, we don't care. We're not participating in that. Sure would be nice to have onagers. We are currently 16 years out from that. That's fine. We can hold a feast. And that might actually become something that we want to do here. I'm going to send out the invitations here. Our prestige is a little on the low side. We also want to grab a perk, and we're going to grab scholarly circles. Wonderful. Welcome, friends. I'm not feeling the cheeriest, but perhaps they are feeling the cheeriest. We'll see. We're aligned to inherit a bunch of titles. We expect that. We can demand payment from Prussia as well. That's all okay. We could get closer to forming a rivalry with this person. Or we could get prestige and a weak hook, and we're going to do that. That is absolutely the goal that we're going to go for there. Okay, we lose 26 stress. We have no stress whatsoever right now. Wait, what? Why did they attack us here? Okay. Well, we've just finished a faith conversion, so we should probably continue doing that. Something like that. There we go. And we exposed a relationship. Okay. Sounds good. And this person died. Okay, we gain 150 prestige. We'll take it. And 150 more prestige. That should be plenty of prestige to make this happen. Excellent. We're currently at 0% war score. That was a hostile raiding army. That was not actually the army that I was hoping to catch. I don't know where the Bavarian army actually is. Probably fighting this Liberty War. Would be my guess. Well, we've got a barony there and there. Those are both occupied by dukes. We're going to go towards their capital, though. We might get some good captures there. We did win a siege, and that was this siege here. I think we are going to probably just go grab this barony. And we'll push up with these guys and join up over in this region. That's, I think, what we're going to go for. This is a barony here, so we'll push towards their capital. There are more factions being created against us. None of these are particularly interesting or threatening, perhaps is the term I should use. We'll capture this barony. Excellent. Well, that's all in progress. Basic conversational tactics. Okay. Convenient, I guess. Yeah, that's a whole lot of nothing. But, hello, is this a Bavarian army? How many troops is in that? I can't quite see. 0 currently. 1 troop. Okay. That's, terrifying. Well, we'll accept that. For now. This is up to 400 here. Yeah, our sieges are ongoing here. We're already at 36%. I'm actually shocked that we're at 36% war score right now. It's a hostile army, not an enemy army. They, like, attacking our capital, or no? We're just kind of getting away with this. I don't know why they're letting us, but I'll take it. Our rival died. It's always fine. Okay, that is another siege over this way. 1. We're going to push in and grab this barony next. And now we're going to push to their capital. And we're going to push up over this way. We're currently at 64% war score. This is their actual army. Has anyone else joined this? No, they haven't. Other Catholic rulers could join this because this is a holy war, but I guess they don't want into this. I wonder why. Might it have something to do with ludicrous numbers of Prussians? Nah, couldn't be. Well, we are almost done with Regensburg, and actually we just finished it. I think we will push down towards München next. We'll be fighting this army, but the chances are apparently even. I think we'll win that. Oh yeah, we're definitely winning that. We'll just keep this army busy for now. An enemy ally did just join the war. I'm okay with it. It's just a mayor, so we don't really care too much. And the other cat is yelling at the door. It was not the cat who yells at the door who was hit. So I'm going to be right back and let her in real quick. Okay, I apologize for that. She is now in here. And we have captured their capital. I think we hit 100% war score when we captured this region over here. And so we do. Ridiculous. Okay, that was just free. So be it. Okay, we are definitely massively over our... Hang on a moment. I was going to say we're massively over our domain limit, and we absolutely are. We're at 46 out of 8 holdings right now. That's real bonkers. We're going to send this army down over here to deal with this barony. I think we're going to put down these two forces. So this one will disband, and this one will disband. And then this force can maybe go fight these guys a little bit. See if we can get some war score over here. Something like that. Okay, now we need to hand out a lot of titles here. These are all baronies, pretty much. I think there are some city titles over here, though. Yeah, like this one. Can we... Okay, this holder is our vassal. Fine, so that appears to automatically shift over. In CK3, that is absolutely fine. Okay. So we probably need to make some titles, right? 2. And so we shall. We'll make both of those. The Duchy of Salzburg as well. Prisoners can be ransomed. There we go. Now we do have too many held duchies. There's no doubt about that. That is expected. We need to hand some of these out, but before we do, I want to check on what our succession will look like. Titles lost on succession, 4. We would lose the Kingdom of Poland, which is not that big of a deal anymore. Kingdom of Great Moravia, Kingdom of Pomerania, and Kingdom of White Rus. That's completely fine. We can keep the kingdom down here. Yeah, that's fine. So we're going to need a lot of people to give titles to. Like, realistically, that's probably the rest of this video, is just handing out titles. Let's find somebody in our potential champions here. Like Gurkis. You can get Ravensburg. And I'm just going to do this the correct way, which is handing out every county individually, and then handing out duchies to the de jure holders. So, this is definitely going to take a lengthy amount of time. We're going to grant additional titles. And honestly, if this ends up going on long enough, we are probably going to end up putting a cut in and doing some of this off camera, because this is a rather tedious task. At least we can grant titles to women. That's convenient, because otherwise we would definitely not have enough people. We already don't have enough people. Here's some guests. There you go, you can have that title. And you're a courtier. Well, not for long. You get a title. And you get a title. So many titles. Most of these are already vassals. Court chaplain and vassal, you're a guest. You are probably not going to live very long, but that's okay. Any more in here? If not, then we're going to start going through our court. Here's one. Brixen. There you go. Okay, what else do we have here? Oh, there is another guest here. I thought that we were done. But nope. That is not accurate. Okay, any other guests? I wish we could sort by guest. Yep, here's 3 more. Some of these people are going to die, and that's okay. Some of them have heirs, some of them don't. If they don't have heirs, it'll go to the Duke. They'll either hand it out, or more likely, they won't. Either way, I don't really care. I just want to have it start fractured. It won't remain this way forever. But this will allow us to consolidate the power much more thoroughly. Any other guests here? Yep, here's one. Actually, there's a couple here. There you go. Still have so many to hand out. We're at 33 out of 8 still. Okay, I know there's at least one more guest in here. There you go, buddy. Anything else here? Oh, yep, here's two more. Sounds good. I just can't believe how free that war was. That was insane. Just walked in and took a kingdom. There was nothing they could do about it. You're just a champion. Here you go, you can have a title. I'm sure he's happy about that. Anyone else in this rather lengthy list? I feel like there should be. Yeah, here's this guest. This may be the last person in the list, though. So let's see here. Anybody else? No, I don't think there's anybody else in here. Okay, let's check our court. That is not amazingly helpful. We've got a couple of guests in here. So I guess we can grant them some titles. There you go. And we are pretty much out of people. We can invite some. That will mean that we're massively ahead of our domain limit. Which is definitely awkward. I'm not necessarily okay with that. We do have plenty of prestige, though. So let's send the Herald. And let's see how many guests show up. We're going to tick forward for a little bit here. Yep, this is going to be very problematic. Yeah, this guy is going to do an independence faction against us, and that's probably going to be pretty popular because we're so over our domain limit, but we just don't have people to hand it to currently. That's one thing that I'm missing from CK2 is the ability to just create people with the decisions. I mean, you can do that here kind of with invite champions and invite claimants. Ooh, that's expensive. But, it takes so long rather than being instant like in Crusader Kings 2. Okay, they're sieging over here. That's fine. Okay, here's a champion. And we will grant him this title. We're now at 26 out of 8. We have a lot of titles to hand out. There was nobody who was of our religion, so they didn't get vassalized, is what happened here. We're looking for more guests. That's what we're looking for. Hello. That's some guests. That's what we're talking about. Okay. Let's grant you some titles. Lots and lots of titles. Did I see something about being over a vassal limit? No. Okay. I was gonna say. Okay. We are at 22 of 8, and we've still got a few guests here. 21 of 8. And 19 of 8. Well, that's certainly better. Let's see about the next month tick. That seems to be when it updates. Come on, month tick. We did not get additional guests on that month tick. Okay. Well, we're fighting this force, and we're beating them. I'm just really hoping that we get more guests soon. Because we definitely need them. What exactly is going on with this war? Oh, Moldavia is fighting Bulgaria. Okay. That makes sense. You know what? We should probably come down here if we're looking to get war score. Might help. So this war will end soon enough. Let's check in on our status over here. No additional guests. Yeah, we can usurp 8 titles. They are at war. We can usurp this duchy. I think we're going to hold off on those usurpations for now, though. I want to get these handed out first and get to peace. Okay. Just go cap their capital, please. There's some guests. That's perfect. We'll grant a few more titles. Wonderful. We're now at 16 of 8, so we're only at double our domain limit. Okay, a few more to do here. Okay, so this isn't nearly as bad. We are above our vassal limit, which is fine. We're going to be getting rid of a lot of these direct vassals soon enough. I did expect to go above our vassal limit here. That is 100% expected. Yeah, we're going to have factions created against us. There's no doubt about that. We definitely need to chill after this and get this sorted out. But we just need at least 4 more guests. Ideally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guests. That was just a champion. Grant you this title. Okay. That got us much closer to our domain limit. That's a conversion. Okay. So we will go ahead and convert faith over here. Excellent. These guys are heading northward. We kind of don't care. I was hoping we would see additional guests coming in here. Okay, this guy could become a... You and you are no longer close. What? Okay, we'll have him become our friend. Friends are useful. We're currently at negative 90 war score here. But we're getting close. We may get there in time. We'll have to see. If we lose the war, it's not a big deal. Okay, here's some guests. So we will grant them some titles. I'd prefer to grant it to adults, if at all possible. But it looks like there are some children that will become necessary. Only 2, though. Okay. There we go. So there's our titles sorted out. Next, we definitely need to start making some of these duchies. We'll do the Duchy of Austria first. Actually, we can't. They're at war. We'll do the Duchy of Tyrol then. There are a couple of other duchies that were made, but I want to give out to this guy the High Chiefdom of Tyrol. Excellent. And what other duchies do we have? Carinthia and Salzburg. Okay. Salzburg should be led by this lady. So the High Chiefdom of Salzburg. There we go. Excellent. We're still 9 vassals above our direct vassal limit, but that will continue to change as we hand these out. We need to hand out Carinthia, which is this over here, belongs to this gentleman. Grant title, High Chiefdom of Carinthia. Okay. We're still apparently 9 vassals above. It's interesting. It's very interesting. Well, we need to usurp some of these titles. Duchy of Austria, we cannot. Steiermark, we can. We'll usurp that. And Steiermark goes... I have no idea. Oh, right here. That's convenient. Okay, this child becomes the High Chief of Steiermark. Fantastic. We're still apparently 9 vassals above. 9 direct vassals above, which I find odd. Maybe that doesn't update immediately. Okay, the Duchy of Crane, we can usurp that. And so we shall. That belongs to this lady. High Chiefdom of Crane. There we go. I'm guessing it hasn't updated our direct vassals. Okay, the Duchy of Bavaria, we can usurp that one. Excellent. You get the High Chiefdom of Bavaria. Okay. Nordgau, we can actually usurp that one as well. And that goes to you. High Chiefdom of Nordgau. Okay. I got rid of a bunch of factions. We don't have the gold to continue that, so we are just going to tick forward for a little bit here. I want to check to see... It's still saying 9 vassals, which I find very odd. Well, let's see if we get here in time. They're not into this. I don't blame them. We're minus 100% war score. I doubt we can bring it back. 160 gold? I'd rather not. That sounds like a you problem. Okay. That war is over. That is absolutely fine. We're going to come back over here, and we're sieging. For now, though, it is time to put a cut in here, and I do apologize for the low energy. Hopefully, I'll be feeling a little bit better tomorrow. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.